Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Yayu Halimatu. I'm from the class of Linguistics, 6th semester. In this video, I want to try to explain about language planning, that is a material in sociolinguistics. Before I explain about what is language planning, I will explain about sociolinguistics itself. Sociolinguistics from socio and linguistic. Socio is mean society, and linguistic is study of language. So sociolinguistic is is the study of connection between language and society and the way the people use language in different situations. Countries that are multilingual, multiracial, and multicultural, such as Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, India, to ensure safety of communication, language planning is needed. First, by using language policy. Multilingual means many language that use with many variety of language, and multiracial means the existence of many variety of ethnics, and multicultural means various of culture. Language policy is a conceptual and political consideration that is intended to be able to provide planning, direction, and provision that can be used as a basis for the processing of all language problems faced by a nation nationally. Countries that has multilingual, multicultural, and multiracial also has language problem found in establishing wisdom and must be immediately formulated in the form of language planning. Definition of language planning according to Weinstein, language planning is a government authorized long-term, sustained, and conscious effort to alter a language function in a society for the purpose of solving communication problems. Language planning was forwarded by Uriel Warinch in 1957 in Columbia University. The reason of language planning, many governments try to solve their problem of slow linguistic evolution by engaging in conscious principle language planning. Language planning is carried out by government departments and agencies, academies, committees, popular societies, and individuals. Language planning has become part of modern national building because a noticeable trend in the modern world is to make language and nation synonyms. Language planning is still far from being any kind of exact science. Linguistics have also been quite involved in many planning activities and surrounding controversies. Kobaribes has described four typical ideologies that may motivate actual decision making in language planning in a particular society. These are linguistic assimilation, linguistic pluralism, vernaculization, and internationalism. So, linguistic assimilation is the belief that everyone, regardless of origin, should learn the dominant language of the society. Linguistic pluralism is recognition of more than one language, also takes a variety of forms. And vernacularization is the restoration of an indigenous language and its adoption an official language. And the last is internationalization, is the adoption of a non-indigenous language of wider communication, either as an official language of or for such purpose of education or trade. And then I will give a further example for language planning. The country is Singapore. There are 5 major languages are spoken in Singapore. That is Malay, English, Tamil, Mandarin, and Hokkien. And 3 minor ones, Teochew, Cantonese, and Hainese. However, English English has become the working language of Singapore and language of the government, bureaucracy, and language of legislation, and the other and the others. And then English in Singapore also used in bank, shopping center, and the other, and also in school, academic, and the result, English become a dominant language in Singapore because half of people in Singapore understood English language. I think enough. I think enough for my explaining about language planning. Thank you very much, and I'm sorry for my mistake. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.